So I noticed once again another rip-off product from MAC. L'Oreal Hip has decided to do a jelly balm, which is, as you can see, like very much like a MAC Tendertone, which looks like this. You can see here they're very, very similar. The jelly balms are $7.99, whereas the Tendertones are $14 or $14.50. I can't remember which, but the jelly balm that I have is $4.20 Savory, just a nice peachy pink color. And then I have MAC's Sweet Tooth, which is also a nice peachy pink color. I love my MAC one. It has, you know, the shimmer in it, and of course the unbeatable smell, which if you've ever smelled one of these, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This is the L'Oreal Hip, and this is the MAC. I got close in similar colors. I didn't really do that on purpose. I actually meant to get a L'Oreal Hip that was different from my Tendertones, just to, you know, have something different, but at least I can compare them a little bit better this way color-wise. I personally think that it's just better to go ahead and spend the money and get the MAC one, and it's not because of a name thing or anything like that. I will show you the different consistencies and what I think of them. Keep in mind, I've only had the jelly balm a couple of days, so I'm not sure, you know, maybe my opinion will change over time. I doubt it, but we can see. Alright, here is the jelly balm. As you can see, it's got a really thick consistency. Like, when I first opened it up, I stuck my finger in it to get some, and I pulled out a lot. Like, whereas with the Tendertones, you know, you touch it and you just get like a thin layer on your finger. Like, look at this. Like, you can see it's just really, really thick. I'll apply it to my hand here. Alright. And then, whereas like the Tendertones, you just kind of rub your hand and you get like a really thin layer. Alright. Here is the L'Oreal Hip Jelly Balm, and then there's the MAC Tendertones. And they do look a lot alike. However, I like the shimmer in the MAC one. It's very subtle, but it makes a big difference, truly. Like, it makes a big difference on your lips. Oh, I didn't smear the L'Oreal Hip one out good. I don't know if any of you have ever used the other L'Oreal Hip lip glosses and stuff. You know that weird smell they have? It's like they want it to be vanilla, but they didn't quite get there. Yeah, that's what these have too. And these are really sticky, just like the other L'Oreal Hip glosses. Like where when you put your lips together, they're like glued together. I do not like that about them. And don't get me wrong, the MAC ones have a slight tackiness to them, but it's not like when you're talking you have to pry your lips apart. Let me think. Actually, I'm really surprised. The colors are very, very similar now that I'm looking at them on my hand. Once again, there's the MAC, and then there's the L'Oreal Hip. They are very similar. Like, color-wise, I'm actually shocked considering, I mean, they look close in the container, but not that close. The L'Oreal Hip's more of a coral color, but anyway, yeah. The L'Oreal Hip's pretty sticky, and I don't like that. It's a little too thick for, like, everyday wear, because I like the idea of the Tendertones being for summer, you know? Just throwing them on your lips, you know, and you've got a nice little balm that's got a little bit of color, but it smells good, and it's soft, and it just works. These are just tacky, and I don't know. I probably won't get another one, even though they're only $8. Oh, and ask it, if you go to Walgreens, ask at the cosmetics counter if they have any coupons, because unless they're out of them or they didn't get any, they should have like dollar off coupons for any L'Oreal Hip product, so then that would make it only $6.99 if you want to try them. You may like them. The biggest thing that I hate about them is the thickness. Like, that's the worst part, because they're so thick, they're a little bit tacky. Yeah. That's about it. All in all, though, if you don't mind the thickness to it and the fact that you feel like you have just a thick layer of product on your lips, it's not that bad, and it's not that bad of a deal. I mean, $7, $8, whatever you pay for it. I will probably continue to order the Tendertones. Also, I just really like those. The smell is great. It's nice and summery, and you know, you put it on your lips and it doesn't taste like anything, but then again, it smells, you know, you can still kind of smell it, and it's just really light and refreshing, whereas the L'Oreal Hip smells, you know, a little like yucky vanilla. I don't know, but yeah, here we can't really see that color well, but there you go. Here's the L'Oreal Hip in Savory, and then the MAC in Sweet Tooth. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. I wasn't like super prepared for this video because I didn't realize how similar the color was until I put them on. So I spent a little bit of time admiring my hand, trying to decide what I thought of that. But yeah, as far as texture and feel on your lips, definitely the MAC I think is like 1,000 times better. But yeah, I think it's hilarious that L'Oreal Hip just keeps like finding little things to do. Of course, you know, their eye crayons are a lot like shade sticks. They have the same thickness and everything. And also their cream liners, you know, they're like fluid line. I have noticed that the cream liners, fluid line, of course by MAC, then L'Oreal Hip, which is like $12 for one, and then Revlon came out with one that was $9, and then Jane came out with one that was $5.99, and then I saw one yesterday for Wet n Wild for $3.99. All cream eyeliners, they just keep getting cheaper and cheaper. So I don't know. The only ones I've tried have been the L'Oreal Hip. I don't see any reason to try any other ones because they all have the same colors: black, brown, blue, and navy, and purple. Usually, yeah, same 5 colors, whatever. So I don't know, but yeah, tell me what you guys think of these and let me know, especially if you have, you know, any different colors or anything like that. I'll be curious. See you guys later. Hope you have a good day.